The Dallas Cowboys find themselves in a bit of a weird spot heading into the 2025 campaign. After an offseason full of optimism after some big moves, the wind has been taken out of the team's sails ahead of their Week 1 opener against the Philadelphia Eagles after they traded superstar linebacker Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. Losing Parsons will make winning all the more difficult for the Cowboys this upcoming season. Things haven't gotten any easier for them, too, as the team received more bad news on Saturday, as it was announced that one of their franchise legends, linebacker Leroy Jordan, died at the age of 84. Cowboys legend Leroy Jordan dies at 84. After a standout collegiate career with the Alabama Crimson Tide, Jordan was selected by the Cowboys with the number 6 overall pick in the 1963 NFL Draft. Jordan enjoyed a strong start to his career before having his role sliced in half in 1965. Once he found his way back into the starting lineup, though, he turned himself into a machine. Jordan rattled off 3 straight Pro Bowl campaigns from 1967 to 1969 as he wreaked havoc at the center of Dallas defense. He helped lead the Cowboys to their first championship in Super Bowl VI when they picked up a 24-3 victory over the Miami Dolphins, before earning another pair of Pro Bowl selections in 1973 and 1974. After the 1976 season, Jordan called it a career, with his 1,236 career tackles being the second most in the team's history. When Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys in 1989, Jordan was the first player inducted into the team's Ring of Honor. On Saturday, Dallas announced that Jordan died at the age of 84, with no cause of death being given. "It is with a very heavy heart that we share the passing of Leroy Jordan," the Cowboys said as part of their announcement on X. An inspirational leader of the Cowboys' first championships teams, Jordan was at the core of the Dallas Cowboys' doomsday defense, anchoring the middle linebacker spot for 14 years. Cowboys looking to honor Leroy Jordan by winning in 2025. Jordan won quite a bit during his football career, whether it was with Alabama or Dallas. The Cowboys haven't experienced much success since the turn of the century, and while the aforementioned loss of Parsons hurts, they still have a considerable amount of talent at their disposal, which could help them make a run in the NFC, even though it's loaded with Super Bowl contenders. Dallas will understandably mourn the passing of Jordan, but it will have to quickly turn its attention to the 2025 season, as it will open the new campaign against the Eagles on Thursday night. Considering how Philly is fresh off a dominant victory in Super Bowl 59 against the Kansas City Chiefs, this will be a great measuring stick opportunity for the Cowboys right out of the gate. The Dallas Cowboys may no longer have the services of Micah Parsons, but his replacement isn't worried. Sam Williams, who Dallas expects to replace Parsons as the primary game-wrecking edge, detailed why he thinks the Cowboys are going to still be great even after they traded Parsons last week. Of course, the Cowboys shocked the sports world by dealing Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks Thursday. In the trade's aftermath, the football world, including members of the Cowboys alumni, have been piling on football czar Jerry Jones and the Cowboys, who have not won the Super Bowl or even been to the NFC Championship game since 1995. What did Sam Williams say about replacing Micah Parsons? Football players are famously confident, so Williams' words aren't surprising. But given Dallas' defense's struggles in 2024 and the fact Jones just traded arguably its most disruptive player, Williams' belief in himself, his teammates, and his coaches may inspire cynicism. "Every day they bring the energy," Williams said of the defensive coaches, led by defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus. "The positions they put us in, I feel like we're just going to be great. It's like a blind trust. We can't see the results until we play. I just want us to be ourselves because only we can beat ourselves." This is a crucial year for Williams, since the fourth-year edge from Ole Miss is on the final year of his rookie contract. He has 8.5 sacks in 32 career games. He's never made an NFL start, but is coming off a lost 2024 season where he did not play due to a torn ACL and MCL sustained during training camp last July. But with Parsons gone to Green Bay, Williams is in line to start his first game on national TV against the reigning world champion Philadelphia Eagles. Between that and the nearly 2-year layoff between regular season game reps, Williams is chomping at the bit. "I'm very hungry, but at the same time I'm patient," Williams said. "I don't want to get too excited, because that's where Sam starts making penalties and stuff. I just want to be great. I just want to go out there and showcase all the hard work I've put in. What did Sam Williams say about Kenny Clark? Lost amid all the drama between Parsons and Jones is the fact the Cowboys got a pretty good roster player from the Packers. Clark, who will turn 30 on October 4th, is a three-time Pro Bowler who has started every game over the past 4 years. Though he's older and less agile than Parsons, Clark could help the Cowboys improve in both run and pass situations. Clark was 85th among 219 qualifying defensive tackles in 2024 according to PFF's grading, 59.3, and was in the top half in both pass rush, 63.1, 72nd, and run defense, 57.1, 83rd grades. So Williams is a believer in his new teammate. He's a superstar player, Williams said. At the end of the day, we just got to match each other and work as a unit. With Micah Parsons no longer on the roster, the Dallas Cowboys are ready to turn to a depth chart filled with young talent on the edge. While there's no shortage of talent, the Cowboys are thin on experience, which means they're rolling the dice when it comes to their pass rush. One NFL analyst believes that's a mistake and says they should target a premium pass rusher via trade. SI.com's Gilberto Manzano says the Cowboys, who are led by 32-year-old quarterback Dak Prescott, should call the Miami Dolphins and attempt to land either Jaelan Phillips or Bradley Chubb. Dallas now needs to go bargain hunting to build depth on the defensive front, while also fixing the run defense without diminishing the production on the edges, Manzano wrote. The Cowboys should be on the phone right now calling the Dolphins about Jaelan Phillips, who probably isn't in Miami's long-term plans after multiple injuries and the 2024 first-round draft selection of Chop Robinson. Heck, they should even ask about Bradley Chubb. The Dolphins could be willing to eat most of his 2025 salary for draft picks. Manzano admits either player would be a risk as well for Dallas due to injuries. Chubb, for example, missed the entire 2024 season following an ACL tear at the end of 2023. Phillips, who briefly retired during his collegiate days, has had even more concerns and has played in 12 games the past 2 seasons. That said, both players can get after the quarterback and might be available for a late-round pick. Barring a lack of effectiveness early in the season, Dallas would likely prefer to stick with their current stable of defensive ends.